Exercise breakdown. Pull-up. The pull-up is a compound vertical pulling exercise that works your lats, rhomboids, traps, biceps, and forearms. To perform it, start in a dead hang. Pull yourself up so that your clavicles are in line with the bar and slowly lower yourself back down. This is a single repetition of a pull-up. For bonus points, make sure that your scapula is elevated at the bottom and depressed at the top, as this will activate more of your lower traps. To scale it, use assistance, whether it's your legs or a resistance band. Using your legs as assistance means finding a low bar and doing pull-ups while your legs are still on the ground. This will take away a lot of weight and make the pull-up manageable even for a complete beginner. To increase the intensity, you can elevate your legs above the ground. Using a resistance band as assistance means tying a resistance band on the pull-up bar, stepping into it and doing pull-ups. To increase the intensity, you can use a ladder band or put your knees into the band. On the other hand, if pull-ups are quite easy for you, the single best way to make them harder is to add weight to your body. The first variation that you can apply to the pull-up is hand position. By having a pronated hand position, you'll train more of your back since the biceps will be less involved. By having a neutral hand position, you'll train more of your forearm muscles by keeping back and bicep stimulus equal, but by having a supinated hand position, you'll train more of your biceps. And the second variation that you can apply to the pull-up is hand width. By having your hands close together, you'll train more of your biceps. By having your hands shoulder width apart, you'll train your back and biceps equally, but by having your hands wide apart, you'll reduce the range of motion and decrease both the back and bicep stimulus. Except the wide grip, no variation is worse than the others, so choose whichever suits your goals, feels most comfortable, and is available to you. To progress, you can either increase reps or weight. If your goal is to build a bigger back, you can choose either. Just make sure that you're training in the 5 to 30 rep range. This means that if you did 10 pull-ups last week, you can either do 11 pull-ups or 10 pull-ups with 2.5 pounds this week. So long as each of your sets is difficult and you're staying in the 5 to 30 rep range, it doesn't matter whether you add reps or weight. On the other hand, if your goal is to become stronger and pull heavier weights, you should primarily increase the weight while training in the 3 to 6 rep range. This means that if you did 5 pull-ups with 20 pounds last week, you should do 5 pull-ups with 22.5 or 25 pounds this week, depending on how long you want your training cycle to be. This was a full breakdown of the pull-up. If you have any other exercise that you'd like me to break down, feel free to comment them down below. Peace!